Okay, now we've got another caller lined up, which is Nautilidi, which I believe will be Chill Tea in a different Skype guise. He'll be here in just a moment.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Hello.
Yep.
Just before we go, are you Chill Tea?
Yes.
Yes, you are the same person. Excellent. Right, what is your question, sir?
Well, the topic of the day is creationist dishonesty. And there are many forms of creationist dishonesty, on YouTube especially, like not allowing people to respond with video responses to your videos, or censoring comments, or even blocking people's channels. What do you think are the best ways of dealing with things like this, and do you think that it will ever stop?
Who should we get to tackle that one? Yeah, I think, yes, Blue.
Do not stoop down to their level. Do not censor their comments. That's all I can say. You can do nothing about what they do, just don't stoop down to their level.
But do you think perhaps we should be trying to make our presence more obvious, Blue? We should be perhaps, I mean, we can't necessarily have them censor our comments, but we can try desperately to make sure that somebody like Nephilim Free subscribers watch our videos so that they get both sides of the argument.
You see, that's difficult, because I don't think his followers are willing to go see, for instance, Thunderfoot's or Don Extus or Aaron Ra's videos. I really don't think they want to. I think they want to hear one message, and that's from Nephilim Free or Shock of God or whoever they're listening to.
They just want to feel reassured. They don't want to feel as if they have to question their own thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was just going to say, a lot of them will just watch DPR Jones, Thunderfoot's videos. I watch Nephilim Free and Shock of God and others put up on their channel. They just watch those clips that they want them to see and never check out the original source.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, I don't know whether or not, the same way that we watch creationist videos by means of a kind of a train wreck or something for entertainment purposes, I do want to know really how many creationists watch videos by evolutionists, for instance.
I think it's quite telling how evolutionists, if you want to call them that, will let anyone comment on their videos, but creationists don't want their followers listening to other people's opinions. I think it's quite telling.
I mean, I can tell everyone right now, I have 0 people blocked on my channel. Whenever you earn a block, usually it's because you're just belaboring a point, and I've asked you to stop like 3 times. At that point, you know, you're escorted off, but within a few days, the block is gone. Nephi is not blocked, Shock of God is not blocked, nobody's blocked on my channel. Because I have nothing to fear. I mean, just post whatever and let everyone else make fun of you. That's the way I've gotten it. And every time Neff posts a comment on one of my videos, there's 8 or 9 people just mocking him. It's like, well, I did my job.
Womble, you're somebody who has blocked people in the past.
It was a moon denialist, or moon landing hoaxer type. And he was just kind of getting quite... I can't remember exactly what he said, but his comments were just like, why are you posting these comments? You've been quite aggressive towards me. Block. I even had to report someone, but that was for... I left the comments up, but that was for the sexual connotations in the message that they were sending. They had been quite rude to a friend of mine, who... I can't remember if she'd had the baby, if she was still pregnant, but... woman with either pregnant or young baby, and he was being very rude and inappropriate, and I just called him out for it on his channel, and then he started on me being quite rude. Those messages are still up on my channel comments if you want to go read the ravings of a delusional person.
So so you blocked them then because of their attitude? You didn't block them because you were fed up of listening to them?
No, not quite. I did block this one guy. I don't know. I haven't unblocked him yet. Because I just wanted to basically stop him from posting such idiocy. But I haven't deleted the comments. I'm not. I mean, if it was something that was like if it was like personal details of someone or something like that, then I would delete. Depending on exactly what was in the content of the message, I may or may not delete it. But because if someone posted something really graphic, say describing a sexual act on a small child kind of thing, is like really pushing it too far. Don't know if I would block and delete kind of straight away, but I know I would report it. But that's when I would really start censoring if it was massively, massively inappropriate. Now, I'm robust enough that if you want to start saying some fairly crude things, I'm going to post a reply on my channel saying, yeah, right, whatever, sod off back to whatever cave you crawled out of. And then I might think about blocking or reporting.
Yeah.
Do you warn people before you block them? Because although I've never actually yet had to use this policy, I've just had my first pro-Nephilim free comments on my videos, but either I couldn't understand them or they weren't, I didn't think, worth getting angry about. But do you think I mean, it's my policy if I want to block somebody to send them a written warning first by personal message before blocking them?
I think it depends. It's not me. I like he's now the Rogue Moon, but Rogue Combatant, Moonlit 91, whatever it was. I liked his kind of philosophy of it's his channel, he'll do what he wants on there. If he decides to block you for no reason, he doesn't have to tell you. I wouldn't necessarily be quite as militant about it as him, but it's my channel. It's up to me what I decide to do. If I want to give you a warning, then I warn you. But if it goes straight to that level of I need to block you before I do anything else, then I'll block. It'll depend what the person's doing. I mean, I know when I'm modding places, I will warn people that behaviour is getting out of hand before I start modding them, unless they are really actually pushing it too far, again, sort of being sexually inappropriate to a minor, as an example, then straight to the hitting the modding button, and then they've just got to live with the consequences. And if they come back whinging and bitching, I'll be like, yeah, tough shit. But if they come back and say, look, I really don't understand why I was blocked or why you did this, could you explain it? Then I would.
Oh dear, we've lost Chilty from the conversation, so I'll just open this question to the floor. Yes, I do apologise, I was making a noise. Do we think then that there should be restrictions on blocking or restrictions on censoring comments, or that they should be banned outright?
Well, I don't think there should be restrictions. I just think that if you're going to take the pseudo-moral high ground, then you're going to have to open yourself up to more. If you just start blocking people the moment they criticize you, delete their comments, then really what are you doing differently than the creationists? I mean, they're doing it because they don't want to hear the other side, so why are you doing it? Because they're annoying? Well, to them, we're annoying. So I'm not quite sure exactly why you would bother doing that.
See, on my channel, I got 8 people blocked, and the only reason I blocked them was because they were just spamming.
Yeah.
And really,
Even
that's the only reason I'll ever
my
block
channel,
someone.
after a few days, when they realize they can't send there anymore, I'll remove the block. There's just no reason to keep blocks on my channel because most people will move on.
I'm just scrolling down to have a look at my channel comments.
To answer the question about what to do when they block you and refuse to allow you to comment on videos, especially when they're talking about you, like Nephilim Free has done before, if you check a lot of Nephilim Free's videos, you'll see in the related and similar video section, you can see a lot of my videos coming up because I figured out some of the steps you need in the Google engine to get those videos over there. And as soon as he makes a video, I will try to make a reply and make sure it matches up a lot of the same things he does. Link to his, make sure people click on mine and then click on his, and you'll start to see my videos scroll up near the top. So many of his, where I need to send a comment and tell people this is how he's wrong, I will follow those steps, and within a day you'll see my video alongside his.
Another thing as well, do you think that there maybe should be some, like the false DMCA appeal, do you think there should be some kind of appeal against your blocking if you think that somebody has blocked you unfairly?
No, because, I mean, it's an open area. You produce your channel in order to reach a certain audience, but there's no guarantee that the audience should be able to reach you. And that's a strange way of thinking about it, but that's just the way YouTube is set up. So if you block someone because they're just spamming you and they appeal and go, well, I was blocked for no reason, Google will have to sit there and go, well, okay, was he really spamming? They have to make that kind of decision. I'd rather the person who creates the channel have final say in who gets to post there. But then whoever posts there should be able to, or whoever controls the channel should be able to say, well, I want it open, or I don't want anyone to comment. That should be their decision.
Right. But do you think maybe there could, because I mean, I must say, actually, I don't think, yes, thank you for the spam, Colin.
Spam.
Oh no, I knew that would happen. I was going to say, I think that, okay, maybe it is fair that the individual have control over their channel, but then if you are somebody who blocks at the drop of a hat, like Nephilim Free, do you think that maybe you could start to open appeals against blocking if a channel has an anomalously high number of blocks? Because obviously you still need to get rid of the odd spammer, the odd troll.
Yeah, I would love a way for YouTube to say you can only block as many people as you have subscribed to you. So right now, Neff would not be able to block more than 6,000 people, so you would have to start picking and choosing who you wanted to block.
It would be very interesting to see how many people have been blocked by Nephilim Free.
He said it's in the thousands about a year ago.